Hello, Capricorn. Welcome to your general reading for July. Hope you're amazing. If you need a private reading, I'll be more than happy to do that for you. Links in the description box below. I'm on Instagram, Facebook. Check that out. And Patreon if you want to get these readings super early, plus any of the bonus readings. So, Capricorn, we're going to jump right in to your reading. Um, your vision. Your vision is you. You're standing over a cardboard box, like a packing box, and you're putting things in it. And you're just putting things in this box, and then you close it up, put the tape on the top, and you smile. And I was wondering what was on the box, and it said like memories on it, something like that. Very much, this is a time to pay attention to little details and collect information for you. Everything's coming together in a way that's going to make you happy. It's like all that you've been through makes sense it's going to make sense at this point or soon. Um yeah. So let's see what your cards are, Capricorn. The first card you have is Karma, Opportunity, Tree of Life. I'm telling you. Moon, Hidden Feelings, Secrets, Illusions, and Childhood Trauma, Early Influences. Yeah. Everything's going to make sense. That's what this is about. This is about things are pretty secretive right now. If there's a person coming towards you, and I feel like there is, believe it or not, this person's not really telling what they feel, but they feel something. Someone feels something really strong for you, but they're not saying it, or they're not divulging all of that information. We'll get into that in your love reading, so check that out. But um, I feel like everything that you have done is coming to some sort of culmination right now. Um, I do feel like it's gonna bring up some shadow work for you a little bit with childhood trauma. Um, I'm gonna say this for you, Capricorn. You have to go your own way this month. Okay, you have to go your own way. You have to do your own thing. You have to be your own person here. That is the advice that I'm going to give you that I really need you to hold on to this month. Okay. It's not about what you should do, it's about instinct this month. Butterfly, a change for the better. Elephant, a long journey, either physical or mental, will leave you wiser at the end. Bowl, plenty of material things, and pay attention to your finances. Okay. Don't spend money willy nilly this month, okay? Um, I feel like you'll have everything you need. You have everything you need, and you will have everything you need. That's the main message that I'm getting. Everything you need, you have. It's like you don't really need to add anything. This is a time to kind of coast. I feel like it's been like this for you the last couple of months. Um, so don't go spending money like crazy. Don't go trying to gather material things or do anything extra. It's more like everything you need, you have. So instinctively, you'll be told to like do random things. Everything you need, you have. Things are definitely changing for the better. You're coming to the end of a long journey. Like I said, you're going to know what it is when you get there. It's just about you wanting to know now, but you will. The energy's been very spiritual lately. Very. And July has, I did like I look at all the transits and stuff for the month ahead. And there's a lot of shifts, a lot of asteroids, a lot of like special things going on in July. A lot. Okay. Every card is in reverse except for two, and they're both Interesting. So the bottom of the deck, you have Palace of Swords and the Ace of Swords, both in reverse too. Yeah. So you're not clear. You're not clear on where you're going. You're not clear if the decisions are right. You're not clear. That's what July basically is for you. You're not clear. It's like sometimes you know, sometimes you don't, but you really don't have a grip on things. You really don't know. You know, you can't. This is a time where you can't really reason things out because there's nothing to reason. Which leaves you a little bit confused. It's almost like you don't feel like you're in the lead and you're really not. This is like a spiritual transitional month. So you just kind of got to take the punches and roll with it in everything. It may seem a little chaotic. It may seem a little bit complicated. It's one of those things where you want to put order to chaos, but you can't. And it's not like everything's going to hit the fan. It's more like a mental or spiritual kind of chaos where things don't line up. Not like aggressive. I don't feel aggressive, but I do feel like things aren't lining up or you're not sure about some things like that. Okay. Now, I do want to talk about the two cards that are in the upright because that's the first thing that I noticed, and it's the Devil and the Five of Wands. Both of these cards are heavy ones, my dear. Okay. So it really just talks about they're saying the monkey on your back. So whatever it is that you're going through, whatever the hardship is, it's like you're still dealing with that throughout this month. It's a little bit complicated. It's bringing in changes into your life, which is not bad. It just looks bad, but it's in the upright, right? So it's not bad. It looks bad. It's bringing about all of these changes. It's bringing about confusion. It's bringing about things you can't quite understand. So, Major Arcana 3. Yeah, you can't understand it with the Moon card. So, with the Moon card being in reverse in the middle, your main focus this month, Capricorn, is to not let the confusion or complication of your environment change who you are as an individual. Okay? It's like don't become the situation, roll with it. Still stay who you are. Don't take any risky chances, okay, based on, it's like there's an illusion, like you feel like you should but really you shouldn't. You feel like you should change yourself but you shouldn't. You're on a really good path. It's just with the Tree of Life in reverse, it's like the world, your life is just a little bit out of whack right now. Things just don't seem, are not going the way that they should, or they don't feel like it's going in the right direction. But it's your responsibility right now to be that mediator, to be that middle ground. You don't like it, but it's like you have to do it right now. Because you're trapped between a rock and a hard place. That's exactly what this whole row was telling me. It's like you don't know what decision to make or you can't make some sort of decision. It's like things don't line up enough for you to make an educated decision, which is why you feel that confusion. Throughout the month with this Four of Coins here tells me that the month is going to be like this. A little bit confusing, a little bit of complication, a little bit weird. For those of you who are in business or trying to date people, I feel like you feel like no one sees you. It's like you feel, this is what's interesting. You feel good. You feel like you're doing the right things. Your intuition is telling you you're doing the right things, but it's not attracting what it's supposed to you. So you're feeling like your manifestation isn't paying off, or things aren't paying off for you. But the truth is that it is. It's like this is the energy that you're feeling. It's like things aren't paying off and things are complicated. But the Moon card is here, which is telling me that that's not what's truly happening. It's the illusion of what's happening. Don't go spending a lot of money either. This is a time for you to save money for sure. Um, with these two cards, this is a time for you to save money. You're gonna feel the need to spend it, but don't. You got to keep that in your mind to make the decision to hold on to money this month. I feel like you're gonna need it. Okay. Uh, it could be just because like gas is going up and money, like you're gonna have to pay more on something probably or bills because it feels like it's life involved. Like you're gonna need that money, so don't spend it on anything crazy. So the biggest message I'm telling you is that the environment is out of whack. Finances may be out of whack, something's out of whack, and you just need to be that light in the middle. Do what you're doing, okay? Don't change anything. It's like you need to be that rock in the middle, Capricorn. Yeah, you need to keep your mind open. Don't get trapped in the illusion of what's going on in the world, of what you may feel like bad things are happening to you, or um, how things don't make sense. It's like, don't get trapped in that. You're the light in this situation. Um, there's a lot of that. There's a lot of that. It's like it's complicated. You don't understand it, but you need to be the light here. Okay. I feel like you want to slip back in this kind of I need to protect myself mode, but you already came out of that and there's no reason for you to go back to it. You have everything that you need though. It's just like the world around you is a little bit wonky, but yeah, because of all the things that are happening, you feel disconnected. You feel like, okay, there's some things I need to do. There's some changes that I need to make. Um, you're not as, I don't want to say not as happy, but you're trying to be practical. So a lot of things are changing around you and you're noticing the change. So you're trying to be practical. I feel like you don't want to be dreamy. You don't want to be like unrealistic about things. You don't want to fail, but you feel the disconnect. Yeah. Just try your best to work with what you have. This is not a month where you're going to be over the moon about everything, but you just got to learn to work with it. It's not going to be the most pleasurable month, but everything will work out the way that it needs to work out. Um, there seems to be a lot of stress this month. Pessimism, fear. It's like you want that happiness back that you had, but it didn't go anywhere. It's like your environment is, you're absorbing the energy from your environment, but you're really fine, you know? Yeah, I feel like the world is confusing. It's not you. It's like the world is changing. Your environment is changing. Things around you are changing um, at a pace where You weren't ready for it. So I feel like you're just learning how to roll with the punches and how to make it work for you. That's what it is. Um, you're reflecting on life, and the changes that are happening. Yeah, you just want to know how to be good at the end. Like, how am I going to be okay? How am I going to make this happen? You may be really life oriented, career oriented, stability oriented. Yeah, there may need to be a change in your budget and the way you spend money or the way you think about money, or the way you just think about things in general, because it's like you need to hold on to your lifestyle, or pull back on it a little bit. You're definitely going through a new lifestyle change, okay? Um, but you want to keep your lifestyle the way that it is. It's almost like, go on a budget. I need everything that I have, you know? But really, you don't. Like, you can pull back a little bit. Yeah, you know you can. You just don't want to. All right. Yeah. Getting back to the basics, Taurus had this as well. It's about finding happiness and fulfillment where you are. But you have really good luck right now, Capricorn. Like, there's things changing around you, but you have really good luck, which means that the universe is going to meet you there. So let's say all the pricing is going up and then you get a random raise. Okay. It's like the universe is helping you and you'll be in control. So don't let everything that's happening around you scare you. Okay. Because things are just working out in your favor. It's like you're favored. Okay. So don't let it bother you too much. You'll be fine. Your karma is good. That's what I'm saying. Okay, this is about a love interest. I feel like the more you are around somebody or the more you see them, the more you're building a strong relationship with a person. The thing that's interesting is I don't feel like you really know that that's what's happening, but someone is like falling for you. Okay. They see you with these rose colored glasses and these sparkly eyes, they really like you. Um, some relationship is growing without you knowing that it's growing, right? To you it doesn't mean anything, not yet. um but to this person you mean something to them. I'll say that. Okay. Yeah, those of you waiting on clients, job opportunities, dating opportunities, they're coming. They're coming. You're at the beginning of whatever that is. I told you your karma is working in your favor. It really is. Keep doing everything that you're doing. I feel like you've been using your intuition a lot. You're in control of your intuition and your instincts in a way where it's been working for you. So you really need to stay consistent in whatever it is that you're doing because it is working out in your favor. Okay. You don't need to worry. You don't need to worry. That's really a big thing. You don't need to worry. Some of you are worried that you lost a soulmate. There was somebody that you thought was your soulmate. Okay. Also, there's some decision you had to make, maybe in a choice of career or path, and you're thinking, oh man, that probably was the worst decision to make. It wasn't. It wasn't the worst decision. I feel like you stepped out of something before it got bad. Okay. Whether you know it or not. It's like You got out at the right time. Yeah, you got out at the right time. And if you pay attention or look back, you're going to see that you did. So this is a moment to realize that change is not always bad, which is what's going on right now. Um, this was just an indication that change is not always bad. Okay. It could be that someone that you used to know um, really wants to be with you, but you don't see the point in it. It's like you can like me, whatever, you can love me, but I don't see the point in us getting back together. That's another message that I'm getting. Like you just feel like whatever, you know? It's like this person doesn't fulfill you the way that you want them to, and they won't. And you're starting to see that by their actions and who they are. You know, you feel not self-conscious, but hesitant in this relationship. Okay? Yeah. This is the main message here. You're good. You're good. You're good. Things can be less ideal, and I feel like everything isn't like honky dory, sunshine and rainbows, doves flying in the sky. But I feel like you're good. You have a really reliable life, and a really steady situation that you can be proud of. But sometimes there are negative things that happen, or you can have negative feelings that come up. But the star card tells me that it's just one of those unique experiences for you, that's actually there to heal and help, but it just comes in a weird, unfortunate type of way, right? So all of this is like ushering in a new beginning for you that's going to be good. It's just confusing. Yeah, it feels unfair. It feels unfair. But this is the universe's way of rebalancing things for you, you know? Um, yeah, a long journey that ends really well. Change is better. Yeah, this is good though, Capricorn. It's fantastic, honestly. It's just a little rough, but you got some little gems in there, okay? So the first card for you is forgiveness will set you free. What do you need to forgive yourself for? Yeah, this is because you're moving forward. That's all that is. It's like how can you get settled in your new beginning? Right? How can you feel comfortable in your new beginning? Right now you're in a transition period, and this is a good time to keep doing what it is you're doing. So let's say you started a meditation practice, right? And you stopped for a while. Maybe you took a break or life happened, and you can get back into meditation because you know it was good for you and you know it helped you out a lot. But you're like, well, I already haven't been doing it for so long. You know, it's like you can do it. It's fine. You know, um, I don't know why that came up to me, but it's like forgive past transgressions, forgive all of these things that's coming up. But it's almost like you get to complete things from the past so you can move on to a new phase. Like this relationship person that I saw here, like, yeah, they want to come back, but what is the purpose? You shouldn't feel bad because someone loves you and you don't love them in that way, you know? Healing, beautiful. This is a healing time for you, Capricorn. I feel like you don't see it that way, but it really is. I felt that way with the star card, even when it was in reverse, and it's because you don't feel that way. It just looks like a whole bunch of negativity or things are out of whack, and you're like pessimistic about the future sometimes. But it's the universe's way. It's the higher power's way of trying to help you and nurture you. It's it's like when your parents tell you you can't, I don't know, you want to stick a fork in the light socket because you want to as a kid. And your parents like no because they're trying to save you. Or you want to cook on the stove. You want to cook on the stove, but you're too young and they say no because they don't want you to get hurt. It's that type of thing that's going on here. It's an adjustment period, yes, but it is also healing for you. It's like things just change for the better, like the card says here. Goals. What is your goal, Capricorn? What is your mission statement? What is your focus? I feel like if you step back and look at it, everything is leading you there. It may not add up right now. It may not seem that way, but it's definitely leading you there. And your goal is not necessarily about money or achievements or attaining. It's about happiness. It's about forgiveness. It's about love. It's about change. Yeah, this is about your goals being met. Your goals are being met here. But it has to go through a change process, a healing process, a shifting process. But you are getting to that goal. It's just the process of getting to it. All right, Capricorn, I love you, and I'll talk to you later.